Now, in this question here, okay, in this question here what we have is question 16. And we have the integral of 4/1 from 3x minus 2 root x all over x dx. Now, like in question 15, I'm going to split the fraction in half. I haven't integrated yet. What I'm simply doing is saying 3x over x minus 2. I'm going to change the root x to x to the power of half all over x dx. I'm then going to work a bit further on this, and I'm going to say it's the integral of 4/1. 3x divided by x is 3. Now, Rory, what is x to the half divided by x? A half minus 1, basically. So x to the power minus a half dx. Now and only now am I fit to integrate. And this one here, what differentiates into 3?
3x.
3x. And this one you'll probably have to use your n values. N equals minus a half, n plus 1 therefore a half. So it's going to be minus 2 times, brackets, x to the power of a half divided by a half. Now what happens with this divided by a half on the bottom? Goes to the top, turns upside down, turns into a 2. 2 multiplied by 2? 4. Okay, so it's going to be a 4. Okay, so it's going to be minus 4x to the power of a half. Now you have your two limits, 4 and 1. Can anybody tell me what do you do with the first limit, 4? 3 times 4 minus 4 times 4 to the power of a half minus, anybody? 3 times 1
minus 4.
4 times 1 to the power of a half. Okay, and what do we get now? 12 minus 4 times that, it's 8 by the way, just let you know it's 8. You can use your calculator. And then minus 3 minus 4. What's 3 minus 4? Minus 1. What's minus 1? Plus 1. 12 minus 8 plus 1. And the answer there should be 5. Okay. Question 18. Question 18 refers back to algebra. You can see that this here is the same as this here. We've never integrated something like that before. In fact, we can't integrate something like that with like an x minus 2 on the top and a really complicated one on the top and a really complicated one on the bottom. It doesn't really work that way. So let me explain what's going to happen. Okay? In question 17, for example, in 17, I got to realise that 4x squared minus 9, those two numbers, 4 and 9, ring a bell. They're squares, exactly. And then what comes to mind is the difference of two squareds, because it's going to be 2x to be squared minus 3 squared, and that's going to be end up to be 2x plus 3 and 2x minus 3. Do you understand? 2x plus 3, 2x minus 3. And then what's going to happen on the bottom? What can I factorise out the bottom here? 2 into 2x minus 3. Now look what happens. All of a sudden you're now integrating this here, and then you can split up your fraction into half, so you're going to get x plus 3 over 2, and that's where you're integrating. And you can obviously see that's a lot easier to integrate than what we started off with. Now number 18 follows a similar trend. Now the thing is, what number 18 is, the number 8 doesn't follow that trend. It's a cube trend. See the x cubed? When I see an x cubed or a letter cubed, I'm looking for this trend here. 1, 8, 27, 64. Does everyone understand? 1 cubed, 2 cubed, 3 cubed, 4 cubed. 125 would be another one. Dead ringer for this type of question. I then have to think of my formula. What is a cubed minus b cubed? Not in the tables, lads, so that's what we got to figure out. So I have it learned off by heart. A minus b bracket a squared plus ab plus b squared. I've learned off by heart. Okay? Fortunately, you have to have learned off by heart as well. Now, a is x and b is 2. So it's going to be x minus 2 brackets x squared plus 2x plus 4. Once you've done that, what you then realise is that you've changed the top part. This top part here has been changed into what's here. Then I got to divide that by x minus 2. All of a sudden, I'm now integrating, instead of integrating this here, my question has now become, that's an x squared by the way, it has now become this here, which is much more manageable than what I had a second ago. Integrate it, I'm going to get x3 over 3, I'm going to get x squared, I'm going to get 4x. I can put in the c's if you want, but is there any point putting in c's? What happens to the c's? They get cancelled out anyway, so there's no point. And then we're going to get 1 and 0. Integrate, you're going to get 1/3 plus 1 squared, which is 1, plus 4 times 1, which is 4. What's going to happen to the second bracket, guys? If they're all zeros, what's going to happen? 0 plus 0 plus 0. So the answer is going to be, what's it going to be? 5 and 1/3, or 16 over 3. Okay, so look.